Yo, what up? It's Aaron Moses. Gang, this is why your girlfriend doesn't like you drinking, smoking, hanging out with the homies, playing video games, watching the game. This is why. The reason why she doesn't like you drinking and smoking is not because it's a reflection of you not having discipline or having high self-esteem or because losers play video games, which is true. I'm not saying all people that consider themselves gamers, are losers, or all people that drink excessively and smoke excessively are losers, because we know that's not true, right? Yes, Elon Musk smokes, but you're not Elon Musk, so don't use that as a reason, as a form of justification for you smoking weed all day. Snoop Dogg smokes. You're not Snoop Dogg, okay? The reason that your girlfriend has a problem with that, smoking, drinking, playing video games, hanging out, is because you derive your pleasure from a source that is not her. A lot of females, not all, they feel like they are unimportant and they're not valuable if they're not the source of your pleasure. If you are not giving them validation in the way that they want, if you're not showing them that, baby, you're all I need, you're all I want, just like that ASAP Rocky song, bro, they're gonna have a problem with that a lot of times. You know how many females have problems with me talking to my mother or my sister or my cousins or people that I knew ever since I was 9 and 10 years old, because they felt like they couldn't compete because they were jealous of that source of pleasure that I had or that I have. It's not always the actual thing itself, it's not always the activity. You could be making money from this situation, it could be your job to do this thing that you're doing. This YouTube thing, no, I don't make millions, well, not currently. At some point, that's the goal. But women have gotten in the way of me making money because it brings me pleasure. Because they understand that their value is being the focal point of your desire in your life, which a lot of them understand that that's not what they want because it's too much pressure. Because if I say, okay, I'm gonna put the YouTube down, I'm gonna stop talking to my cousins, I'm gonna stop doing the rap. When you get in the studio, you stay in the studio for hours. Yeah, I do. When you make music, when you do these things, you get in the zone. You block everything else out. You don't pay attention to your. They'll go so far to say you never play with your child. I just spent the whole day and a half with him. I never pay attention to him. How is that even possible? How does he even recognize me as somebody that he should honor and respect and love if I so called never pay attention to him? Even if I have a baby, this has actually happened. My baby cousin that I've only seen maybe once or twice before that, I played with her for maybe 15 minutes. You don't play with your son like that. You never spend time with him. So I never spend time with my son just because I played with my baby cousin for 15 minutes. You're going to use the language that is so extreme to say the word never. I live with him 24 hours a day. I go to work for 40 hours a week. I go to work 8 hours a day. I sleep for 5 hours. And the rest of the time, I'm either eating, sleeping, watch. Like, come on, bro. So you have to understand the relationship between desire and value when it comes to your woman. It's not that you don't make money from this, because if you did make, let's say if you had a genie in a bottle right now and you could rub the bottle and you could ask for three wishes. Genie, I want you to I want you to make a way in my life. My wish is for me to be able to make money drinking alcohol smoking whatever I smoke, weed preferably, and I want you to put uh, in my life a way for me to make money off of playing these video games. Even if you did, the fact that you have pleasure outside of this egotistical person, woman, the fact that you derive your pleasure, the fact that you gain pleasure from something outside of this person with this fragile ego is gonna be harmful, bro. It's going to be harmful. It's going to be harmful. That's all. That's it. Females don't trip out. Excuse me. If you cheat on them because you did something that was disrespectful to them in a way that you would feel. You don't want your women sleeping with other men because that's yours. That's custom made. That's something that was promised to you. Do you love her? Was she better than me? Bro, why are you thinking about the female? You should be thinking about how we got to this conclusion. Not necessarily how I was enjoying it. No, I don't think about relations like that. The relationship I had with this person, with this woman, was not contingent on love. You did what you did with another man because you have a lack of respect, because you were actually planning on being with him and having a family and fantasizing about him raising our child and going on trips and things like that. I wasn't thinking long term. I was thinking short term. So you were being much more disrespectful. What you were going to do and what you did was going to bring destruction inevitably. What I did was only going to last less than an hour. No, I don't love her. I don't even know her last name. I don't know her favorite color. I'm not interested in if she were to, not be here tomorrow on the earth, I would be okay with that. You know? There's a difference. She wasn't trying to, she wasn't filling any gaps that I had. She wasn't my Lord and Savior like what you did with this man. She wasn't solving any problems that I had or that I have or that I will have. And I wasn't counting on her meeting my child. And I didn't dream about this person. I didn't make Facebook posts about this person. It was supposed to be one and done, quick, get out, leave, or I'll leave, better yet. So that's the difference. The thing about it is, when you replace anything with the higher power, the source, with God, whether it be alcohol, whether it be weed, whether it be blow, pills, video games, fast cars, money, a career, God is going to have a problem with that. And that's what a lot of, not all, that's what a lot of women think and feel like they are. Because so many men, so many simps, so many people that don't understand what their value is has given them the power of God, the control of God, the dominion of God, the place of God in their lives, to the point where they think that they're God. They think that they're the creator. They think that when they spoke, light was created. So how can you deal with this? Keep on doing you, bro. Keep on doing you and understand that yes, you do need to balance the weed and the alcohol and the video games. Yes, you shouldn't be investing all your time and your energy and all this and bro, but if anything, ask yourself, how can this activity bring me more money? Not more peace, not more serenity, actual cash. And when you take her to that Schoolboy Q concert on the 24th at the Novo, And when you take her to that Lupe Fiasco concert, and when you take her to the whatever, and when you buy her that whatever, keep her in remembrance. The only reason that you have this is because I played those video games. The only reason that you have this is because I smoked that weed. The only reason that you have this, is because I did get drunk as hell and I got in a fight and I sued that dude for $275,000 because he beat my ass. Well, hopefully that's not the case, but you know what you get what I'm getting at. Monetize this situation, bro. Monetize it. Now, don't reward her for being outlandish and rambunctious and combative and masculine. But you do have to tell, like, bro, I do love you, and I get a lot of pleasure from this. And when I'm not drinking, I'm not smoking, I'm not playing video games, I'm cuddling with you, and that's better than all these things combined. And sometimes when I do these things, yes, they're foolish, but for the most part, they're not. And you have value. But at the end of the day, when you act like this and when you talk like this, it doesn't make it easier for me to not indulge in these activities that you may deem unhealthy. Okay? It is what it is, it's not what it's not. It's Aaron Moses. I'm the band, you the band, we the band together, man. Life's in the breath, breathing in. Peace. Gang. Love you, ladies.